We're in for a bumpy ride today, but I promise the adventure will be worth it once we get there. We're sailing 65 nautical miles from Port Lacaya to Great Harbor Cay in the Berry Islands.
This is heavenly. All I want, all I need is right here next to me. It can't get better.
So I came downstairs real quick to grab the GoPro because I'm going to take it upstairs and show you guys the true perspective of our day sailing. But before I do, I've got to put this back. This is our forward storage locker, and the lid came off. This is the access panel, and so we're gonna put that back real quick, and hopefully it doesn't fall back out. Let's go up and show you the not so sexy part of sailing and trying to make a crossing. I don't know how this girl is doing this. I am so lucky to be married to this strong woman. She is just editing away, and
I'm bouncing around down here.
I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know how you're editing right now.
I'm trying to train my stomach to be a stomach of steel.
Say that one more time.
I'm trying to train my stomach to be a stomach of steel. I just can't go downstairs.
You get sick.
It's not good down there.
Oh my gosh. All right, so let me go up front here. Hopefully we won't get too wet. Whoa! All right, I probably should have my life jacket on by doing this, but I'm gonna hold on tight. If it was nighttime, I would not be going up here. But I'm gonna leave this camera up here for you guys to see exactly what this crossing's like. You know, we normally wouldn't pick a day to cross like this, but the weather was only going to be this bad or worse for another week, and we did not want to stay in Grand Bahama another week. We are ready to get down south to where some of our friends are and to get to, well, some better weather. And I'm not complaining because it's beautiful out. It's just really, really windy. And like that, I am soaked. That's what I get for trying to film out here. Woo! All right, let's go back.
Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is dedication. We told y'all he was single too. Look at him, getting fit. He didn't invite us to work out. I'm out here working at my computer. Cole's at the helm. What's the ETA?
We've got, let's see.
I've been in my computer the entire passage, rocking and rolling, sometimes hanging on back here when we hit a large wave.
We've got about an hour and a half left.
Hour and a half, woohoo.
And then we're jumping in the water and spearing some dinner.
Yeah, then we're getting our workout in. Get a nice swim in, hopefully catch some dinner like Cole just mentioned. So it's been a beautiful day.
Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in.
No, you got it.
Go for it.
You got this one. You want the belt? Is it that big?
Hey, I don't know, it's running.
All right, so we are over reef. We're only in about 50 feet of water. And just being the Bahamas as we know it already, my prediction is that this is a barracuda. But if this is a barracuda, we're actually gonna keep it tonight. We're gonna put it in our bucket and use it to attract other fish as we do some spear fishing in over the next day or so. Our hope is that this is a Cero mackerel. What do you think, Laurent?
It's running hard.
Is it running hard?
It was.
Oh.
still on there.
Oh, for 2 on the Barracudas. Womp, womp, womp.
If I think the Barracuda will be a mackerel.
Say it's a Barracuda, then it'll be a mackerel. I don't know. It looks kind of. It looks kind of big to be a Barracuda. I don't think.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
It's a Barracuda.
Man, we were wishing hard. Pull that stinky thing up here. Let's see those teeth. Look at these teeth.
It's a good size one.
Woo! Well, today I remembered to pull on the reef lines without being told, so I'll take that as a win. One of these days I'll get real confident in all these lines, so. I know, I'm not done. I still have to pull in on the reef lines. We have almost made it to our destination, 8.5 hours later. And I don't know if you can see behind me, but there is Great Stirrup Cay and Little Stirrup Cay. Those are both places where Norwegian and Carnival cruise ships go to dock when they go into port. So that's behind us. We're headed straight though to the very islands like we've talked about earlier. And we did not film much this trip because it ended up being a really rocky ride. Unfortunately, Dixie did get sick on the way. She was just really anxious going back and forth between the helm and sitting by me when I was at the back table editing. So she got sick, she's okay now, but it ended up just being not the most fun trip we've ever had, but that's okay because we're almost here now and it is a gorgeous day.
Great Harbor Cay was developed in the late 1960s and at the time was a millionaire's hideaway. And you'll see why.
Are you ready for our morning workout?
Yes, I am. We are about to swim almost a half a mile to the beach without these fins. We're bringing the fins in the dinghy just to be careful, just in case we run out of steam, as they would say.
Laurent's gonna follow us in the dinghy to make sure all is well. It's a long way, y'all. It's all the way back there. So, let's see how this goes. Wish us luck.
We just finished. I finished in 15 minutes and Emily was right behind me and 18 minutes. 3 minutes behind.
18 minutes and 16 seconds, and I gotta say, that was a workout. So before Cole and I met, I used to run half marathons and I was training for a full marathon when we met. That was, you know, I thought about running a lot during this trip, this swim to the beach, and when my body was kind of freaking out saying like, you can't do it, you can't do it, I just kept telling myself, control your breath, and I'm admittedly not a great swimmer. I can tread water, but my form is, y'all will see, my form is not pretty. But I kept telling myself, just control your breath, and I would alternate between using my arms and my legs and just using my legs, because I know my power's in my legs. But we finished, we didn't quit.
Form's not great because she grew up in Tennessee.
Leave me alone. So that's what it's all about. You have a goal, you have something you want to achieve, one step at a time. Control your breath.
And this may not have been a long swim for somebody like my brother.
But it is for us.
But
that boat seems a really long way away. And
It's way back there.
it felt like a long way away in the middle of it. So, small goals. One day we'll be able to swim this back and forth like it ain't nothing. But today it's something, so we'll celebrate that.
194 calories.
Heck yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
Dixie girl, you getting your swimming? You're such a good swimmer.
Today we're going on an adventure and we don't know where we're going or what we're doing, but we're gonna take you along for the ride anyway.
That's right, we are joining Ken and Nancy, who we met at the dock in Freeport. They have rented a golf cart or UTV of some sort. We are in the Berry Islands and we're gonna go explore the island with them.
It's a gorgeous day, so I can't wait to take you along for the ride.
Let's go. All right, there she is, Blue Phoenix.
Good morning.
Afternoon.
We're on island time.
That's okay.
How are ya? You ready to go on an adventure? Well, hi guys.
What we call a cab?
Yeah, are you ready to be our tour guide?
Hop in.
All right, this is Ken and Nancy. They're taking us on the UTV, which is gonna be so fun. They have a fun day planned because you guys have been here before, but we haven't. So let's go check it out.
Dixie.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, Dixie, come here, jump. Ooh, I told you. Don't deny my girl. Don't underestimate her.
She's got some hops.
Good girl.
So the first stop on our driving tour is actually down at the government dock, and that's because the mailboat's here. The mailboat only comes a couple days a week, and what's funny is this pallet is marked urgent, and it's a bunch of Caterpillar diesel air filters. I walked down to the mailboat here just to talk to these guys. We have Duty here who works on the island, and Mackenzie's actually the mate on the boat. And a couple questions I had, which I wanted to share with you guys, is how often does the mailboat come, and where all do you guys go?
We leave we take freight on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday we take freight.
Okay, from?
Depends on the weather. Sometimes if not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. Depends on the weather.
Okay,
But normally it's every Tuesday.
okay,
Our first stop is Berry Island. We come here first,
yep,
offload, takes on. Then we leave from here like around about 3, 4 o'clock in
Okay.
the evening. Then we head whichever island the tide is high.
okay.
When we leave from here,
What's your options?
Sandy Point or Morris Island.
Sandyport or Morris?
Right now,
Okay.
like how you see the tide going down right now,
Yep,
we be leaving to go Sandy Point
okay,
first. And after we leave Sandy Point, then we go into Morris Island.
okay.
And from Morris Island, offload, take on, and then head back Nassau, reach back Nassau Friday morning.
Now, Duty, you were telling me there's 2 boats that come?
Yeah, there's another boat named the Berry Island Express, and it really do the same run like what he said.
Yep.
But this boat is really from Abaco.
Sandy Point, Abaco.
But
Okay.
the Berry Island Express, there's original, the guys who lives in Berry Island, they own the Berry Island Express.
So does this boat bring all of the groceries as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or so freight, groceries, everything.
Yeah.
You got a
Whatever
car
you
on
need.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How-
Carry cars, trucks.
You got a car up there, but how do you get the car off of it? You train it over?
Yeah, we train it over.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All the Berry Island grocery and stuff
Oh, okay.
goes inside the front big hole here.
Oh, with the tarp on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's another hole where the stuff is on top right here.
Yeah.
That's another hole. That
Okay.
hole is for Sandy Point and Morris Island stuff.
Okay. So what he's saying is the front of the boat is the freezer, and you can actually see the freezer door up front there. So they have all the frozen goods there. They have underneath this tarp, there's a opening to get to the hull of the boat.
Yeah.
That's where all the groceries for this island goes.
Right.
And then there's another section that's for the other islands.
Yeah.
So everything's sectioned off so they know whenever they get to the dock, they know exactly what they've got to take off.
Yeah.
What stop are we at now?
Okay, so this is an old hotel that Frank Sinatra used to visit, and all his party friends, I think they were called the Rat Pack. And they used to visit here, and I'm not quite sure what happened, but it is not any place anyone would stay now.
No. Kind of creepy in here.
So I'm walking through here and I'm like, wow, that's a weird piece of conduit, thinking that maybe it's like electrical conduit. And I get a little bit closer and check this out. This is actually a tree root. It's not a piece of conduit by any means, but not only does it come over here, must be to that tree there, but it goes down and it's almost snake-like. It comes all the way down here around and then goes back this way. Very, very strange and crazy. No telling how long it took for that to grow that way, but really interesting.
We later learned this hotel and resort hosted A-list celebrities. It cost $40-something million to build this place. Can you imagine what it must have been like in its heyday? Now it looks like a set out of a post-apocalyptic movie.
Well, I'm having to walk back to pick up my hat because it flew off on our ride. Much better.
Part of the tour so far. Behind me is Sugar Beach Cave, and this whole beach is just so stunning. Everyone's gone in so far but me. So I'm gonna take you inside with me and we'll get the reaction together. Wow. This is so beautiful. Look at this. There's a cave that goes all the way up there. Hello! Is anybody home? How are you? I asked you first. Big props for anyone who knows what movie that's from. Leave it in the comment below. So everywhere we've gone so far, these beautiful places in the Bahamas, we're finding bottle caps, papers, wrappers, plastic bottles, and just so much trash. And it's just really sad to see, and just has us questioning, like, what can we do along our travels to, you know, we obviously can't solve the plastic problem in the world, but what can we do on a small scale to just make the world a little bit better place? I mean, we don't want to bring all this trash onto our boat and create more trash, but we don't want to leave it here either. So if you watched one of our latest videos when we were at Sandy Key, we actually made a bonfire and burned some of it. You know, my first thought is burning plastic's probably not a great idea either, but this is, you know, small scale plastic, and at least it doesn't get into the ocean. It's just really, it's really sad to see in all these incredible places we're going and that we've been so far, that it's just littered with trash, fishnets, I mean, you name it. Yeah, I would love to
see a solution to the problem. It's a huge impact on our world and sea life. And yeah, just really on my mind. We've enjoyed the tour today. This has been awesome. This place is so beautiful.
Yes, so now we're leaving the Sugar Beach Cave, which make sure you come at low tide. If you don't come at low tide, you won't be able to experience the cave and all its beauty. And next we are going to Shark Tooth Island, I believe is the name of it.
But you said that you saved the best for last for us.
Yes, and to me, the next stop is my favorite on the island.
I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
After an incredible day touring the island, we made it to the southernmost point, Shark Creek Beach. Locals know it as Shell Beach. We made it just in time for low tide so we could walk across the sandbar here at the beach.
So, you know, we've mentioned in the previous videos that whenever you meet people on a boat, you just get to know them like overnight. Like, it's so crazy. And what a great community the boating community is. We've learned so far. And these two are no exception to that. I already feel like we're best friends, and they were so thoughtful. They packed a cooler with Emily's favorite drink today, which was
Painkillers.
You guys.
Where's the nutmeg?
I gotta get the nutmeg.
Thanks, guys, for your hospitality. This has been so fun.
how awesome.
Should have enough for 2 rounds.
All right.
I used to think I'd missed the road, the crushing fame, the sold out shows. And I just sing head, shoulders, knees and toes like I'd forgotten. But I'm alive.
Cheers.
Hey guys, cheers.
Thank you. To new friends.
To new friends. Beautiful places.
And cheers to you guys.
I'm living my best life. I wake up with the sunrise. It does not look a thing like I thought that it would, but I've been getting my steps in, and I sleep with my best friend. It's the best that it has been in a long time. I'm living my best life.
Looks like a doodle in the water.
All right, so we're not sure what that is, so we're gonna dig down and push it up. You see anything?
No, I didn't see anything.
Neither did I.
Nothing. Well, we've been finding a lot of
Someone's got to
starfish,
know what it is.
Sand dollars. Yeah, it looks like, the way I describe it is a little doodle in the water.
Yeah, but it's got to be like a clam or something.
Yeah,
that-
something that's buried itself. Yeah, that was neat to see.
Oh, it's a crab. There he is, right
you
there.
see him?
Yeah, he's
Where?
right there. He's
Oh,
right
pick
there.
him up, pick him up.
I don't know about that.
Are you scared of a little tiny crab?
No, he just. Oh, he's fat.
Oh, there he goes.
There he is.
There he is. Mr. Crab.
Getting my steps in, and I sleep with my best friend. It's the best that
Sand crab or something.
has been in a long time. I'm living my best life. Yeah, living my best.
So small, but there's a little
baby
tiny
shrimp.
Ah!
That's a real baby
That
shrimp.
is like tiny. Oh man.
Oh, he's digging.
Look, there he goes. Aww.
Did we just mess up his home?
I hope not.
Right where I wanna be. So if you need to find me, I'll be living my best life. Waking up with the sunrise.
Right?
Oh, how cool.
Look, little guys.
Wow.
Go.
And is that a little one there? Look at that one.
Probably, yeah. Uh-huh. They were like up, like they were
Yeah,
trying to get water.
There's a tiny little one
I
right
got a
there.
sand dollar. Oh, he's so little. Oh my goodness, this is the smallest starfish I've ever seen. There you go, little guys.